Hi friends, today I am giving a lecture on Python program for comparing two numbers. Here we are giving two numbers from the keyboard. Now we have to tell that the two numbers are equal or a number is greater than another number or a number is less than another number. So this is our program. Okay. Now I am writing the program here and this is the output of the program, and here this is the tracing of that program. Here we have to use if else if. Now we have to write the syntax of if else if. Okay. First I am writing the output first. From that output, we have to write the program. Okay. So enter the first number. Enter the first number. So I am giving 30. Okay. Next, enter the second number. Enter the second number. I am giving 45. Okay. So now we have to write the program according to the given step. Okay. So first P is equal to int of input of enter the first number. Enter the first number. Okay. So this line is completed. Now we go for enter the second number. Q is equal to int of input of enter the second number. Okay. So after that we have to use if else if condition. So here what is the syntax of if else if? So if condition colon statement. Okay. Elif condition colon statements else colon statements. Okay. So this is the syntax of if else if ladder. Okay. First if condition colon. Now if the condition is true, then the statements within the if block are executed. Suppose this condition is false, then go to this one. Elif means else plus if. Else plus if can be written as elif, E-L-I-F. Elif condition. This condition is checked. Here this condition is false. Now this condition is true, then the statements within the else if block are executed. Okay. Suppose if this condition is also false, then go to the else part. Here whatever the statements in the else block are executed. Okay. The statements within the else block are executed. This condition is false, this condition is false, then the statements within the else block are executed. Now the statements within the else if block are executed whenever this condition is false. Okay. Now here suppose this condition is true, only the statements within this block are executed, the remaining two blocks are skipped. Okay, so this is the syntax of if else if ladder and how it is worked, that can be explained already. Okay, now we go for this one. Okay, now if condition is P greater than Q colon, okay, the statement in the if block is print P is greater than Q. P is greater than Q. Okay. Suppose this condition is failed, we then go for elif Q greater than P colon print Q is greater than P. Q is greater than P. Okay. Now this condition is also false. Then we go for else colon print P and Q are equal. P and Q are equal. Okay, so this is our program. Okay, how we are comparing the two numbers? The first number is stored in variable P. The second number stored in variable Q. Now the values in P and Q are compared by using greater than. If P greater than Q, if this condition is true, the statements within the if block are executed, that is P is greater than Q. Suppose this condition is false, then go to the else if block. In the else if block, some condition is there, that is Q greater than P. Suppose Q value is greater than P value, then this condition is true, the statement within the else if block are executed, print Q is greater than P. Suppose this condition is failed and this condition is false, then go to the else block. In the else block, print P and Q are equal. Here P is greater than Q, false. Q is greater than P, false. Both conditions are false, then we can say that P and Q are equal. So this is our program. Okay. Now I am tracing that program. Okay. So first one is enter the first number. Enter the first number. So I am giving same value, that is 30. Okay. So now this 30 value can be entered by the user or a programmer. This 30 value can be read by the input function, that is input of 30. So now this input function can read the input from the keyboard that are entered by the user or a programmer. Then it returns the string of 30. Okay. Now this string of 30 can be typecasted by using int function. Then it returns the integer value 30. Okay. This integer value can be assigned to the variable P. So now P is equal to 30. 30 can be assigned to the variable on the left hand side, that is P. Okay. Next, second line, enter the second number. Enter the second number. So what is the second number I am entering? 45. Okay. So this 45 can be taken by the input function. This input function can read the value that is entered by the user from the keyboard, that returns the string of 45. this string of 45 can be taken by the typecasting function int. This int of string 45 returns the integer 45. This integer 45 can be assigned to the q, so that q value is 45. Okay, next go to if statement. If p value now 30 greater than 45, 30 greater than 45, this is false. Then go to the elif. This is false. False. Elif q greater than p. Q value is 45. 45 greater than p value 30. So that is true. 45 greater than 30, that is true. Then the statement within the else if block are executed. That is, so now 45 is greater than 30. Okay, so here 45 is nothing but q. Q is greater than p. Q is greater than p. Okay, so now this statement is executed. Therefore, q is greater than p. Okay, here q value means that is 45 and p value is 30. So 45 greater than 30. So that this statement is executed. Q is greater than p. Okay, so now what is the output? Q is greater than p. Q is greater than p. Okay, suppose I am giving next here, suppose I am giving another output. Enter the first number. So I am using 45. Enter the second number. I am giving 30. Okay, so now I am swapping these two values. Okay, enter the first number 45 can be assigned to the variable p. Enter the second number, so that is q, 30 can be assigned to q. Okay, p value 45, q value 30. If p value is 45 greater than 30, condition true. So now this statement is executed. Here, what is the output here getting? So p is greater than q. P is greater than q. So this output we are getting. Whenever these inputs are given, this output we are getting. Okay. So next another output. So suppose enter the first number value I am giving 30 and the second number value I am giving 30. So enter the first number 30 can be assigned to the variable p. Enter the second number, that is 30, can be assigned to the variable q. If p value 30, q value 30, 30 greater than 30, so this is false. Then go to the else if block. Here q value 30, p value 30, 30 greater than 30, so this is also false. Then go to the else block. So here p and q are equal, so that is 30 is equal to 30. Here what is the output we are getting? So p and q are equal. P and q are equal. Okay, so this is output 1 and this is output 2 and this is output 3. 3 outputs. Okay, so this is the program. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please share this video to your friends and classmates. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel name. So Divvela Srinivasa Rao. Thank you.